Facial coverings are required on RTD services. Next stop, 64th
I made it on the train and I'm on my way.
Next stop, Peoria Station.
I'm on my way to downtown. And it's really cool. This is a senior pass, day pass. It's good to 2:59 a.m. But right by the Coors Field. It's $3. Here's the field, Coors Field, downtown Denver. Going right by it. Very majorly cool. Look at this. We're going right by the stadium. Downtown Denver has a baseball stadium, the Colorado Rockies, and then the football stadium downtown too. Okay, and then also the Pepsi Arena, which is the sports arena for basketball. So this is Coors Field.
This is Union Station, our final destination. All passengers, please exit the train and make sure you have all of your personal belongings. Thank you for riding RTD Commuter Rail.
Majorly cool. Cool. I didn't notice that yesterday. Just arrived Union Station and Denver. I did in Union Station. I went here yesterday at 4. And again, from the night terminal, I walked 2 miles. It's a $3 local pass I can use to go back. In fact, go anywhere in Denver for the whole day for $3. I just found out where the Tattered Cover bookstore moved. What they did was they just totally scaled down. They used to have like a 4-story bookstore on Cherry Creek that I used to go to. I moved to Denver in 1990, and this is scaled down to this little bookstore here from where they were in lower downtown. So I wonder if they have the other stores too. There's one in Colfax. Actually here at Union Station. So again, this is only about 5 stops from the night terminal. $3 for the whole day for a train. And I'm glad I took the train down here. I'm at Union Station in downtown Denver. And I almost didn't take the train because it was getting a little late in the day, but I was really happy I did. I struck up a conversation with the security guard on the train. His name was Justin. I wanted to just clarify that my ticket was good. It was only $3. $3 for a ticket from basically the train station, which is only a 2-mile walk from the night Aurora terminal. So I walked over to the train station, got on the train, and I asked Justin, I just want to make sure this pass is good. because it's for anyone over 65. You get a local day pass for $3. It's good for up to 2:53 a.m. to get me downtown and back. And somehow we just struck up on a conversation. I told him I drive a truck, and he said, "Oh, you drive a truck?" And I had my Nike sweater on, and he said, "I actually have been thinking about driving a truck. I'm tired of this job, and I've been doing a lot of research, so it's kind of funny we met." So I just gave him my website, and he's gonna subscribe to it and check out my channel. And that just happened. I happened to sit right by where he was standing, so that just happened on the way. So I think it was meant to be. Different if you're married, but you can still make it work. But anyway, the Magolian stir-fry place is to my left. This is my 34-hour reset, and the bottom line, Mike, Yuki, Yumi, whomever might be here, or nobody. It's taken me 12 years to kind of somewhat master my trucking life and make it my own, okay? And it's better late than never, but I love my life, you know? It's taken me a long time, and my life is different than my mother and father. My life is different than my sister Kathy and my sister Janet. I'm kind of the weird one in the family. I'm the only one in my family that's still working, that's not retired. I love this, you know. I love my life, even. I love my camera. I love Alexa. Alexa, I love you. I don't know what she's going to say. She doesn't know what to say.
Thanks for saying I love you. You're just as sweet as pie. Know that I'll be here for you. As always, your trusty AI.
Isn't she cool? She's wonderful. I love her. She loves me too. She has a personality. She's not just a robot or a brown cylinder. I don't know how she does it. I love her too. Hey, do you guys serve coffee here?
Hey, what's up, man?
We might.
Hey,
I don't
Jeff.
have any left. This guy came in and drank it all.
Oh, he got a haircut, man.
Mr. Werma.
You're starting to get kind of straight looking.
I know, right?
What's up with you, man? You got the father, have kids.
Yeah, that's what happens to you when you get old like me.
Anyway,
I think there should be old Michael Jackson, I'll be young Michael Jackson.
It would be great because you wear masks.
Exactly.
that's funny.
I'll be baby Michael, you'll be old Michael. Right, Chef?
What's that?
Our costume's gonna be, she's gonna be old Michael Jackson, I'm gonna be baby Michael Jackson.
You don't have people that come in here and go, "Oh, I thought this was Starbucks."
People sometimes are like they're confused because this used to be an old Starbucks.
Yeah.
But
You know, I used to drive a taxi and a limo. I used to come by here.
You took us on one of our holiday parties.
What's that?
Did you take us on one of our holiday
Yeah. You, one of your first opening, you hired me. Remember, I drove the Suburban. Your first anniversary or something like that. You hired me to drive you.
Show us around. We just went bar hopping.
That was before the trucking days. I graduated to another level. Yeah, I remember that, Jeff.
What was the first one?
That was the very first one. Yeah,
Very first.
first anniversary.
Ready there?
Back ago when his daughter Riley, I guess, was born, and I met Jeff at the Fluid Coffee Bar right around the same time I met Takako here, 2005. In fact, I brought Takako over to Jeff's Fluid Coffee Bar when she and I met in July of 2005. That Jeff and I talked about back and forth, and I told him I should have just videotaped the whole conversation because it was an awesome conversation, but I shared my experiences with kind of retracing back, kind of what I'm trying to do with driving to Tokyo. He asked me questions like, when did you move from Denver and go back to California? And when did I originally come here? And so I just kind of walked Jeff through the timeline. I came to Denver when I was 37 in 1990, and from California, and I grew up in San Diego. He said he had just made a trip to San Diego and Encinitas with his wife and family, just loved it there. And so we had that synergy. He liked San Diego, and that's where I came from, and we both liked Denver. And I I came here not knowing anyone, and basically ended up staying here 19 years. And wasn't planning on it. I was actually just going to come here and just check it out. Ready to take off on a train from downtown after having a really good day. I left this morning not knowing what to expect. I just jumped on the train. My goal was to hook up with Jeff, not knowing if he would be available, but I went to the downtown store and he was there and he was working. And I found out his stores are open from 7 a.m. till 12 noon. Instead of he used to be open like 5:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. So we had a nice long visit there, and I shot some videos. And then he asked me if I wanted to go to the other location with him, and I did in his car. And then we hung out there for a little while. Then we ended up going to have pizza together. And we must have talked at least an hour or so eating pizza, and had a great time. And then on my way back here, I got a text from Sophia that said she was available till 8. So I'm going to meet up with her. Probably about a 20-minute train ride up there. She's going to pick me up at the 40th Street Airport train station, which is not far from her place. So we'll go from there. And then I'm probably going to go back to the terminal tonight and take all of this stuff I shot today and edit it down and try to make it into a video for this evening. The state capitol, which literally is just 5 minutes out the door of the Barrister Building. That's why we call this area Capitol Hill. I do have a video that I took when I was in Denver, where I was up here talking to someone with the view of the city. That I think I took that video 14 or 15 years ago. And now I'm standing here, modern day. And, this is the state capitol. That's where I lived, Capitol Hill. This is looking down in Civic Center. Standing here, this is the Catholic Church. This is the back of Taki's restaurant. And I slowly turn around to give you a perspective of when I was at the Barrister Building. It was right here. So then I just walked from there over here, You can see the backdrop of the buildings here. And I just talked to someone that's currently renting a place in the same building where I was doing janitorial work, and he pays about $1,000 a month rent. And he said he had to do that on an 18-month lease. And he said compared to New York, it's cheaper. So he just moved out here from Harlem or something. He said that he was paying $2,200 a month for a place, and he works out in gold. My apartment that I had not once but twice was the very top 2 windows up there. I rented it out twice, and so here I am. It didn't have this kind of secure entryway, but that's the same door. This is it right here. Hopefully they're open and they dine in. I'm really happy I decided to get out of the truck and come down to downtown, lower downtown Denver. I'm eating some great food at the Magnolian Stir Fry place. I'm drinking water. I wish I could have a beer, but not on duty. Good stuff. What is your name? Maria?
Maria?
Now is it Angelica Maria?
No, Angie Maria.
Angie Maria.
Or Marianne.
Marianne?
As long as you say it correctly.
Angela?
No, Marie.
Angie Marie.
Yeah.
Angie Marie.
Angie Maria.
Angie Maria.
Yes. That's correct.
Angie Maria. And what are you coloring?
Tigger.
What's that?
Tigger. What are you eating?
Just eating one of my chicken bowls.
This is upside down for you.
See, this is my bowl before I'm eating it.
Taste it when you're done eating it.
This will be an empty bowl. It has chicken, white rice. Blueberries.
Ooh, blueberries. I never taste them.
You never had blueberries before?
No. What were you doing?
just look at the camera right here. That's where it's filming, right here. That's the key. You look at the camera like you're looking at someone. You say hello.
Hello.
This is Maria, reporting live at Taki's restaurant for the news. The 2:45 news broadcast live in Denver. See, that's where you look. You look right into the camera, as though there's a person there.